This is Tom from the 125 Live TechMates team in Rochester, Minnesota.
Keep is a note-taking application in Google. Your notes are stored in the cloud, and if you have a Google account, you have 15 gigabytes of free cloud storage. You can share it across different devices, any of the smartphones or tablets, your laptop, and you can invite others to view your notes, share your notes, and edit your notes. The nice thing I like about working with Google is that it automatically saves your work for you as you go along. First thing that you'll need for Keep is to have a Google account, which means you have to have a Gmail address and a password. And on a smartphone or a tablet, you can find the Keep application from in the App Store. Or on a computer, in the address line of your browser, you can type in www.google.com and go from there. That's what I'm going to be demonstrating today, is how to do that. I'm using an Edge browser. And I'm going to type in www.google.com. And it tells me I have to sign in over here. So I'm going to click on sign in. I'm going to be using our 125 Live TechMates account to demonstrate this. So I'm going to click on that. And it's going to ask me to enter a password. Okay. Now I'm signed into our account. You can tell because of our little horse that we have as our logo. The applications are found under this icon with the dots. If you hover over it, it says Google Apps. Click on that icon and it opens up a drop-down menu, and you can scroll down on the right-hand side until you come to Keep, and then double-click on Keep to open it. This is the note field in Google Notes. And today I'm going to demonstrate using a grocery list. My son and I found that this was very helpful for us. We did it using the checkbox feature. And if you hover over this icon here that looks like a little check inside of a box, it'll say new list. So if I click on that, I get a place here where I can start typing. Before I start typing, I wanted to also explain to you that I think it's best, if you're doing a grocery list in particular, that you think about how your grocery store is organized, how the aisles are organized, what's the pattern that you usually follow when you go through, so that it makes it easier as you go along. You can pick up your items. In our grocery store that we go to, the first thing that we see are fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to start by getting some raspberries. Just type on that line and then hit your enter key. And I want some blueberries. I'm hitting my enter key each time. I want some potatoes. And then the next thing that I see in my grocery store is a meat counter. And I'm going to pick up some chicken legs today. Now notice how when I'm typing, it starts to show some of the text down below. If I keep typing chicken and then an L, there it is, chicken legs. Now if I want to, I can go ahead and click on chicken legs, and it will drop the rest of my text in for me. The next aisle in our store has beans and peas and jam, salad dressings. I want to pick up some black beans because I'm going to make some chili. There, it's offering me a choice. I can go ahead and click on black beans and it'll drop it in for me. Let's say I decide that I don't want raspberries. I'm going to delete raspberries from my list entirely. I don't want to see it. So I hover over raspberries, and to the right, there's a little X. If you hover over it, it says delete. So I click on that and it's gone from my list. But, oh, I want it back. Is there a way I can get it back? Yes. Down below, there's an undo button. So you can click on your undo button and you get raspberries back in your list. But notice that raspberries is at the bottom, but you want it at the top. You want it in the produce section. So there's a little handle on the left-hand side of it that if you hold your mouse down and drag it up, you can move it wherever you want to move it. I'm going to move it to the top and then let go of my mouse. So it's pretty easy to go ahead and rearrange your items. Now, we're going to give our note a title. There's a field up here that says title. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to call it grocery list. Original, huh? As you're going down the aisles, when you pick something up and put it in your cart, click on the item right in the box and notice how it's moving down below to completed items. Now, after you shopped and it comes the next week, or the next 2 weeks or whatever, however often you shop, and you decide that you want to make a list again. Let's say you don't need raspberries this time, you just leave it down here, and let's say you need blueberries and black beans. Just click and they go up to the top. Nothing ever disappears unless you tell it to disappear. You have to actually physically delete it before it's gone. Now, I want to get this note off to my shopper, who's going to be Tom today. And Tom's going to pick it up on his iPhone. So in order to get it to Tom, there's an icon down here that looks like a person. And if you hover over it, it says collaborator. If you click on collaborator, there's a place that you can type here that says person or email to share with. So if I click on that and start typing Tom's email address, I have him in my contacts, so there will be a choice here for me to just go ahead and choose it. And then I click on save. Now my note shows an icon, a new icon down here.
This is Tom. What you're seeing right now is my iPhone home screen. And all you have to do to use Google Keep on the iPhone, in this case, in order to see Jean's shopping list that she shared with me, is have the Google Keep app on your phone. And I already did that. I got that from the App Store. And you can see on the bottom left part of my screen here is the Google Keep app. So I'll tap on that and open it up. And there you can see right on the top is the grocery list that's been shared with me. So I can just tap on that to open it. And now I have full access at it. I can simply use it if I was going to go shopping for Jean, or if I decided I need to change something, I could also update the grocery list. For example, if I wanted to add raspberries, I could uncheck them and they'd appear there. Or maybe I might want to add an item there. Say I wanted some hot dogs or something like that. Let's say hot dogs. And now I just add that item successfully. And same idea, if I want to reorganize it, I can just kind of press on the anchor and drag and drop to reorganize things. If something is out of order, like I did there, I'll just leave the hot dogs in the bottom. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to share and to collaborate. You can access this on any of your devices. I could get on my laptop and I could open up on my laptop as well.